Hello everybody, Gingershadow here, and welcome back to some more Dragon Block City with me, badoom, we're back. Oh god, I did it in the wrong order, blah. Anyway, right, things, badoom, carrying on the story, continuing fighting things, Goku Black's up next, that'll be fun. The point where we get to fighting against multiple people at once, they're always fun, but I mean, at this point currently, I'm doing pretty good when it comes to actually, like taking them on just straight on fisticuffs for the most part. Kind of, it's questionable. And then they start digging me into craters, I start struggling a bit more because they start getting more free hits in. I can fit when I have even surface, I can get several good hits in before they land a hit on me properly, which is the whole. It's kind of how my fighting style has to work. I need to like hit them a few times and get away, only taking like 1 or 2 taps in the process. Because I only do like 3,000 damage and they do a lot more. They've got lots of health, so it's gonna get harder from here. So that'll be fun. But oh, an interesting idea popped up in the comment section though. I need someone who does reliable amounts of damage consistently and doesn't do projectile attacks. It was pointed out you have custom NPCs installed. Right, here we go. So if you bring out, like, say something like this, basically what we can do is we can hit them. We'll see how much damage we do. Some of the time. 701, there we go. And then they'll hit me back. Right now he's doing a whopping 1 damage. Which is terrifying because I've got a very high defense. How are you doing any damage to me, sir? Oh, this is odd. Anyway, so now if we edit them, you go back there, you'll stop attacking me. Excellent. So right now, wait, that was him set with a power of how much damage? How is he doing 1 damage to me there? He must be guaranteed to always do 1. Terrifying. Anyway, we move up to 50. We hit him. He now does a whopping 3 damage consistently. Constantly, without fail. Huzzah. Right, you. Stop that. Back you go. And then, yeah, we can pretty much just do the same again, because you can make these guys absurdly strong if you want to. So, for example, yes, I'll move his strength up to 500. There we go. Then I'll just quick level splodge in me Healy water. If it would dip. There we go. Now healed up. Now we just punch him. He'll hit us. Whopping 35 damage exactly. Excellent. Yeah, custom MCs, they'll work well for this. They'll work very well. I can finally put to rest the fucking situation with the passive defense thing. Because this guy is consistently going to do a certain amount of damage to me. That said, though, I would like the damage to be a very rounded number right now. Oh, the ball. I mean, I suppose it is. It's 35. That's a bit of rounded as you're going to... I know, I could fiddle with the numbers more and try and get an even better rounded number. But no, we're not going to do that. Instead, what we're going to do is, yes, we're going to now test various other bits and see if it has any effects. So hold on. We know this guy does 500 damage. If I was not Dragon Block, and I had no defenses, stats and stuff, he would do 500 damage. So it'd kill you normally if you're just playing normal Minecraft, because you're not really meant to take 500 damage, I think. So if I turn on key protection, how much do you do now? Still 35. But now you're also taking out 200 and what exactly? Oh, a fair bit of energy. 769 down to 492. So that's like, what, another 270 odd? He's taking like 270 odd key every time he hits me. That's on 35 damage. I mean, he's got 500 strength. What's the calculation for this? Actually, what is the calculation for this? You there, stop that. Just click, just edit. Stop! Bad! Oh, that does raise a very interesting point. Key protection just being broken then. So it does something apparently. Or, actually, hold on. It's called key protection. It's totally just gonna be a thing it protects me from key blasts, isn't it? It's just it's taking more. Is there another skill? Like, is there another skill I'm thinking of? Like, there's not. There's defense penetration. No, that's not it. And you're not going to teach anything defensive because you're you. Yeah, no, this is the one skill that does... It's a protection-based skill that uses key. It's called key protection. I assumed that just meant it was losing key to, like, protect me because it's costing key. It could generally just be that the skill actually protects you from key attacks better. I'm not really sure about that one. Because, I mean, clearly... No, it is giving me a passive buff. So, okay, right now I'm gonna delete the skill now. Out of curiosity, I'm going to delete the skill. Key protection, max, delete, yes, boom. There we go. Now I have a big effect with this chap. How much damage are you gonna do now? You're doing 35 before. You're still doing 35. Yeah, the skill... Like, what? Wait... Well, fuck it, I'll leave you here, I suppose. No reason to move you. I did want to test another thing really quick, though. It was good to finally get confirmation it is just doing the same thing. Unless it only applies to people for Dragon Ball Z, it's completely ignoring the NPC. I don't know. But, you know, I can get further confirmation because I can bring on my ult account and quickly do a thing with it. And I think I'm going to do that really quick because I do want to test another skill out really fast because I want to know how effective one of our skill is. I can't test out against NPCs no matter what because they lack defense. Alright, so I brought on Lord Yami. He's going to bob in there for a little bit. We're going to quickly get him a few points. And yeah, that will let him get his stats up a little bit. Cause I want to test some other skills really quick. What I'd love to do is just a little mini-series thing where I just go through all the mechanics of Dragon Block C. But I know for a fact I wouldn't get everything right, so it feels a little bit pointless. It's Dragon Ball C, so many bits to it. I'd love to do a thing of just focusing on all those mechanics and things so I actually figure them out too. But alas, never mind. But yeah, I'm gonna test defense penetration with Lord Yami shooting Ki Blast at us to see if there's a difference that way, because his damage should be pretty set so long as I do roughly the same amount of power output each time. Things like that. And this should be a noticeable change if, you know, I up my stat, I up my passive defense by 1200. There should be a noticeable change. So yeah. Plus, those will let me see how much key drain happens if like you're fighting against a player with varying levels of strength and damage. And I also want to see how the skill defense penetration affects a defense build, like what I've currently got. Because I'm not going to be able to check that because the mobs don't exactly use defense penetration. And the mobs don't have defense, I can't test defense penetration to see how useful it is. Like, because I know it's a really good skill. But it's one of those ones of, is it really good in the fact that it breaks my build completely? I don't know, we'll need to test that. Alright, there we go. Lord Yami should have tons of points by this point, like several million at this point. I also might have increased my main stat a bit more, because even though I'm not really putting points in the main, it was bothering me the fact that number was sitting at 1700. It was breaking my perfect stat round number, because right now I should have, like, I think 4,000 points total, so half my points have went into main. Because of course they have. Right, anyway, now I need to get Yami quickly set up with, everything, and then we'll see, run a couple of tests, and we'll see exactly how... What's exactly defense penetration if it is just key based? Because I'm getting the feeling it is at this point. Not defense penetration. If key protection is literally just protection from key. I may have been misthinking how it's used. But to be fair, it's that thing there's fault. See if that passive bit wasn't there. Wouldn't have thought about it. See that passive bit said plus 1200 extra, but then wasn't added on to my passive defense and didn't say 1920 there. I would have ignored it. I would have thought, oh, it's protection from key attacks or something. No, because that passive's there, though. I thought, oh, it's actually increasing my actual defense. Oh, okay, is this a skill worth looking into? I've spent far too long this series looking into it. It's getting put to fucking rest today. Oh, once I upgrade down these stats a little bit. Right, there we go. Upgrade this thing up to 100%, put 500 points to main, spirit, and constitution. And since he's a Saiyan, I'm not really too worried about strength because when he transforms, he's going to gain a lot of power anyway. So... out of curiosity, I don't have the skills thing on right now. No, that's the one. Yeah, so key protection is currently turned off. If I were to get hit by attack from him right now, I imagine since one, he's in base form, it's not going to do very much. Like, okay, it's saying on the screen, damage is at roughly like 300 and something. Is it 55%? That did a whopping 1 damage. Yes, that's about what I thought. Let him transform. Also getting that point back, just so we're clear on things. So right, and then if he transforms, what form can he even go to? That would answer that question. And go to Super Saiyan 3. Right, Super Saiyan 3. Full power blast. Let's see what it does this time at 55% power. It's saying, we're at 1,100 odds damage. And, yeah, okay, that did what? 287 points in total. Right. Okay, 287 points of health damage truck. So now, same again, this time we turn key protection on. 287-ish. Another 55% energy ball coming at me. It's from Super Saiyan 3. Bop. Yeah, okay, there's our thing. There is our thing right there. And it completely protected me from the key attack. Now see if that only protected me from key attacks, I wouldn't be as bothered by it, but the fact that it takes punches, and it, like, because if anything hits me with a punch, it does fucking the same, doesn't it? Like, if I take punches there, it does damage. Speaking of which, hold on, how much? He's got 115 strength. Oh god. Okay, yeah, he's not gonna exactly be doing much in the way of damage anyway. As in, literally, he can't really hurt me, can he? Hold on, right. Like, that way I can still see my health while going onto the other screen? No, not really. I just have to kind of take the hits, then check and yeah, it'll whopping 1 damage per punch. Oh, actually, that's a good point, though. Yeah, he's not got much in the way of strength. Now, what if he gets defense penetration? How much will that do? Oh, yeah, I'll take curiosity before I, like, later rest the key defense thing. Oh, I'll say a thing. Okay, I currently have 525. Bop. I go down to 434. Now that's off a strength of 100. In base, sorry. That's off a strength of 50. I lost, what, 434 down to 343. 434, 343. My god, the numbers. At the bar, it's like 434, 343. It's like 100. It's like 91. I lose like 91. Okay, we got Super Saiyan. Super Saiyan puts his strength up to 150. It would be easier if I just had full ki, actually, now I think about it. Hold on, let's just go up to full power ki. I have the power to recover my ki very quickly. There we go, 24,000 exactly. I take a punch. I go down by 271. Okay. 271. Yeah, okay, so it's doing like an extra 0.8 onto the strength stat. Okay. It's not really taking into account what damage I'm taking, though. Also, out of curiosity, again, defense penetration. I am really curious now how much damage it does, which, I mean, before he was doing, what, 1 in his base form. How much is he doing in base form now? I go down, there we go. Went from a 1 to 11. Okay. Okay, so strength 50. Managed to do 1 damage. Does 11 damage now. I forgot Super Saiyan 3. Hit. Was 89. Now I'm at 55. So that did 89 down. It's like 34 damage. Okay, I mean, yeah, I mean, multiplier-wise, that stacks up correctly, as you would expect it to. Okay. So even with defense penetration, it's not doing a huge amount. And if I were to get rid of defense penetration, how much damage was it in total? So hold on, let's roll again. I'm just seeing how effective defense penetration is, I'm really curious. So yeah, okay, hold on. Punch, ba-dum. It takes me down by 34. So 33, 34 damage, whatever. Okay. And if I get rid of defense penetration on him, how much does it do then? So going to his skills, defense penetration, one of his only few skills, delete, but skills now deleted, punch, 1. Oh, it makes quite a difference. Oh, it makes quite a difference. Okay, so hold on. His strength currently is at 150. I'm gonna, at this point now, I'm gonna start doing /RMC set. Actually, I'd be better doing it with on himself. I'm gonna start setting his stats higher to see what effect it has on different builds. Okay, well, what's his power right now? He's got like what? He's got 15 strength. I'll make his strength 500. We'll see what the effect of that is then. Okay, so this is a Yami with 500 strength. 500 strength. He still only does 1 because my defense is that mighty apparently. Right. Oh, hold on. Well, if I get rid of key protection, since we're still fucking testing that fecker out. What about now? Oh! It was applying. But we did the lower numbers, but it didn't didn't change and... Just I think I've got this figured out! The finger goes and throws a curveball at me! Hold on! Hold on! Hold on. Here, hold on. Hold on. Jump in the water for a minute. There we go. Take a punch. There we are. And that did a whopping 634 damage. Okay. Now we're going to learn the skill Key Protection again. And we're going to max it out. I thought I had this figured out. I thought Saitama proved to his... What did fecking what? No! Why does nothing ever make sense? Okay, hold on. So right now it's turned on. So right now if he punches me now, plop. I lose a chunky bit of key. Okay. But it only does 1 damage. Now if I turn it off, I go in the water. I heal up to full. There we go. What about now? It does a bunch again. So it does do something when it's on. Only against higher numbers though. Because it wasn't fecking before. Okay, hold on. So yeah, hold on. It has a use then. The only problem is it drains so much ki. Because, I mean, yeah, if he punches me, say, 5 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, I just lost like 4,000 ki from that. But I took nearly no damage. It drains so much. And, like, even if I were to transform during this, like, say I were to go into my potential unleashed mode, so at this point, my defenses are way higher. Like, yeah, like, my defenses are even higher than what the passive output would have been. If he punches me. Bop. Yeah, I still lose, like, how much is that? 2.6 thingy? 24,000 down to 323. It's not consistent the amount of key it's taking either. Fecking hell. 677. No. Yes. 677 damage. Or key is taking. For a technique that... Yeah, if I turn this off, how much damage would it be doing? 48. God damn it. It takes 600 key for a thing to do 48 damage. I'm sorry, but that is not a good deal. Having it turned off doesn't do anything either, apparently. Okay. So, just, you can have it on, but it's pointless. It'd only be good if you thought you were going to take a really big technique, I suppose. So the technique works against higher levels of power, apparently, or some junk. I don't know. We were trying it earlier against fecking Saitama and it wasn't making a difference. So I guess custom MCs isn't a way to test it. It does depend on the player having stats and strength stat and stuff. Just passive damage like that is just passive damage. It'll just continue as it were. Also, I point out, this is Yami without currently transforming and without defense penetration currently turned on. So if I were to power down, and yeah, I've currently got this turned off. So when I get punched, I take 634 damage. Cool. If Yami were to transform, one of these keys go down really quick, and 2, ow, that did 2,340 damage. So 2,340-ish. Okay, it's like 2,300-ish damage. Okay. Now what if Yami had defense penetration on top of that? Okay. So now he's got, same as before, I'm in base form, 2,300 damage. He's now get defense penetration. Yeah, something slightly more. Like, yeah. I think 2,000, nearly 2,400. That didn't really make a difference. Oh. Well, if I'm transformed, oh wait, I've just gone God form. Power down, but potential unleashed, because that's more likely the form I'd be using. Right. Go back up to full. I'm doing a lot of testing today, but I'm getting to the bottom of some of these skills. Key protection. It does provide physical defense as well. I wasn't crazy thinking that. It's just an absolute rip-off is what it is. Excellent. Right, so I'm in this form. I get hit. It does 1,034. Yes. 1,034. So not a lot. Way less. Ba-dum, ba-dum. 1,034. What if I take off Defense penetration. I'm just trying to figure out if defense penetration is a worthwhile skill or not. In that case, 1034 went down to, yeah, 976. It's not really living up to its name, defense penetration, is it? I guess, I don't know. I guess it's not taking the multiplier into account. It must just be using the raw stats from your strength or something. Interesting. Now that raises the question beyond that. What if I were to use my key attack things and attack someone? Because, like, Yami's got what? 10,000? Yeah, 10,000 health. If I was to attack him right now, he took a whopping 432 damage, or 22 damage. Okay. What if I were to have defense penetration? Oh yeah, I should probably throw out there that Yami only has a defense stat at 250. So yeah, his defense is way lower. But his strength, when he's attacking me there, instead of saying he was 1,250. And he was dealing out about double the damage I'm dealing. But that's versus my higher defense versus, like, I've got 600 defense, he has 500 strength. I have 100 attack. He has 100 defense, multiplied up to 250. So, it's kind of comparable in a reversal, reversal kind of way. But okay, I did 400 before. Hit him this time. Pretty much the exact fucking same. Defense penetration, it doesn't really seem to do much of anything. Okay then. I guess maybe it's not. Yeah, okay. It's maybe not a skill I really particularly care about then. I thought it'd be really good. Build a bust to 10% someone's defense. I guess if you've got a lower defense, it doesn't really matter. But even, like, Yami's got, like, decently high attack at this point, and yeah, it's just not, yeah, it's not mattering. Also, I still have key protection on, right? Well, I mean, it's there, but it's not turned on. But yeah, so like, if I 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, that's without potential and stuff, and that does. Yeah, that's with 500 strength. He did 5 hits, now we did 240 damage. Yeah, okay. This is filling me with confidence in doing a defense build if I ever, like, do a tournament thing ever again. Because I really do want to try one. I'm scared it's going to get absolutely destroyed because it turns out there's just one sneak thing around it, aka defense penetration had me worried. What, defense penetration just breaks it? Doesn't seem to. It doesn't really seem to, like, again, yeah, like. Yeah, I'm at 952. So 48 damage. Alright, 952. So I took 48 damage before. Defense penetration on. Yeah, I took 105. But it doesn't stack very well with power multipliers. It stacks very well with your strength being higher, but it doesn't seem to stack with transformation multipliers and stuff. It just seems to take your strength into account, and with that, it's just every punch they'll do a chunk more, pretty much. So I mean, yeah, so like it's useful if you want to get that little extra bit of damage off against a player, but yeah, okay. Against a high defense build, it doesn't really make a huge difference. Against a low defense build, it doesn't make a huge difference. I guess it's kind of different. I guess it depends on our health stats of it as well. Right, well, this has been enlightening. Okay, now what happens if I have key defense turned on and I take a really, really, really powerful energy attack? Like, say, something from, let's say, I don't know, like let's say 500 in willpower. Okay, just to compare this, okay? So right now he's got 500 in willpower. He's going to launch his little attack against me. Actually, the beam from before that did so and so amounts of damage. I'm currently in Mystic mode. Let's go out of Mystic mode just so we can get the full brunt to this and feel the full effects of our amazing extra 1200 defense that we get when we have key protection on. So right now it's turned off. Yes. Oh yeah, it's in here. Yes. Okay. So right now it's turned off. Okay. And we'll have him go Super Saiyan 3 for this as well. Yeah, let's go absolutely crazy with this. Okay, so at this point, he's got a willpower of 1,250. I'll launch out at 50-ish% power. It's saying this attack is going to do a whopping 8,000 damage. I did a considerable amount. Yeah, okay. That did, what? 5,671. So, like, 5,600, we say. A chunky amount, given I'm in base form and he's in Super Saiyan 3. With his a willpower stat being way higher than what my current defense stat is. Okay, time to test this. So now I've got my key's at 24,000. My health is at 13,000. But I'm gonna put key protection on. So badoom, with that all of a sudden I've got like 1.5 times extra, or 250% total defense than what I had before. What about now? So again, at 50%, does about 8,700 damage. It took out nearly 4,000 of my key. It took out, what? It's not a sizable chunk of my health. Yeah, that's like, what, 4,300? I mean, it protected me a bit. But for the amount of key it took, it's not really worth it, is it? God. Oh, if it just took a bit less key, it wouldn't be a bother. It'd be like, yeah, okay, it's, you know, it's like Key Fist where you've got to kind of juggle having a high thingy build. Because, I mean, again, right now, if I go and I take a punch from him, yeah, that took nearly 2,000 of my key. And instead, I only took, what, 880 physical damage. Take a punch without it. Okay, the punching's a bit more sizable, noticeable difference there. Because that went from 880 to over 2,000 damage. Which, yeah, adds up for the passive. Key doesn't seem to make as much a difference. Key, it shaves like 1,000 off the damage. Oh, it's doing that for this too. It shaves about 1,000 off damage for the key attack. It shaves about 1,000 off for the physical attack. Huh. But I still lose, like, I lose like 2,000 key for like every punch at 1,250 power. And I lose 4,000 key for every key attack at 1,250 power. And it doesn't matter if I'm transformed or anything. Like, it doesn't matter if I'm in, like, even max power. I'm still going to lose probably about, like, the same amount of key. Like, if I go Mystic form and I stack my cow cannon on top of it. So at this point, I've got a walloping 4,492 defense, passively, plus an extra 1,200 on top of that in my key boosting thing. If I let thingy-majig here, there we go, Super Saiyan 3, the works. But yeah, okay, so my defense score right now is absolutely massive. I even have that little nifty damage reductioner going on at the same time. Currently not at full health, well, that's not going to help me very... Oh yeah, because my Kaioken's going to take my health away as well. Well, that's just a thing I'll have to put up with, isn't it? Hold on. So, roughly 13,000, probably going to take a little bit of damage from it, whatever. We'll just accept that. I'm very interested in how much key I'm going to lose. So, hold on. If I get blasted... Badoom! Yeah. It still takes out like 4,000 of my key. Like, it doesn't care. Because, again, I'm at 19,000 odd key right now. I take an arrow blast of roughly around 8,000 damage. I'm taking pretty much no physical damage from it, but I'm losing so much key. Oh, I spent nearly 50 minutes just looking at this stuff. I find this so fascinating because I'm trying to work out builds and things. Like, I'm having fun doing this, but at the same time, yeah, okay, that's a trash skill. Just get rid of that. It does nothing when you're not going to active, as we've now learned, and yeah, when it is active, it does do something. It does do something, but not enough for the amount of key it drains. It drains far too much key for what it does. It protects you from a couple of hits, and then you're just out, you tap out of energy. So, I mean, it works if you don't plan to get hit very much. That's about it. I guess it works if you are a key build, I think, is about the only time that I'd ever try using that. If I was a key build, and I was intentionally sniping at opponents at their heals, that's about the only time I'd even consider using key protection. Because at that point, it's like, yeah, if you get hit, like, say you have, like, no health, basically, and you put everything into willpower and spirit. Yeah, okay, at that point, you'll have the extra key to substitute in for the fact that you're going to lose a little key when you get hit and stuff, and, yeah. I don't know. It still seems like a massive waste, honestly. Anyway, that was fun doing a little bit of testing. Nearly an hour later of just testing of me and Yami punching each other. Excellent. Okay, so yeah, defense penetration, it does a bit more. Like, if you could throw it on, if you had enough mind points for it, but like, if I had an option between putting points like into like, because it's a you have 200 points in mind you have to spend to get up to level 10 to do 10%, to basically bypass defense by 10%. It doesn't do a lot of damage though. Like, even when Yami's hitting me with a 500 strength. Like, it's not that much extra. Could you really validate spending 200 points in mind for it? Plus all the points it costs to actually level the fecker up? Like, when you could just put all those points into a stat instead? I guess if you were maxed out with nothing else to do. Maybe, but I wouldn't put that as a priority for me. And honestly, I don't see that as a major threat to a defense build then. Like, it makes a person more threatening, because they will do a chunk more damage, but not by, like, an insane amount where they're just going to bypass all of your everything and absolutely waste you because of it. Unless they had, like, a ridiculously high strength, I suppose. Then maybe they would. Well, no matter. That is fine. We got to test those skills out, which I was really curious about. It's been bugging me. We can put it to bed at long last. Key protection. It does its job. Weirdly, Saitama didn't help us very much in that testing thing. Also, Yami, you can leave now. There we go. Yami's away. Huzzah. Should I have Yami go away? Maybe I should keep Yami for... Okay, Yami goes away for now. I was just thinking, wait, I'll probably want Yami for a thumbnail, but never mind. It's fine. Yeah, okay. That's very interesting. That's still gives a renewed sense of confidence for when it comes to what I'm going to be doing if I ever fight other people. And I think a defense build is... it could work. In my head, I'm thinking it could work. I'm not seeing anything that could be stopping it. It seems like a really good trade-off. Yami had 500 in offense and 100 in defense. I have 600 in defense and 100 in offense. So, okay, it's more, but he also had his transformation buffs. His strength was actually at 1250. And even when I was sitting in base form, like, I was still holding up well. I was holding up well, and damage-wise, with my key boosted attacks and stuff, like with my mighty 150 willpower, I was doing a chunky amount, and that was without transforming. Like, yeah, I feel like I can make that build work. But anyway, so the episode isn't all just testing things. We probably should at least, like, fight one enemy. So, what's next in the story? Let's quickly nip into that. This is just an episode of testing. To be fair, I've had a great time. Zeno-sama! I'm fighting... Oh god, the world's gonna get absolutely destroyed again. Alright, well, I better take this seriously then. Kaiokenning. Oh no, I left my bucket of healing water up in the bucket. That's a shame. Well, I'll just hope I can beat him then before he manages to murder me! Get him! La! Dodge! Oh! No, you being on a hill's really, really bad, because if you... Okay, shot in the air, that's fine. Hit him. Jump! He hit the ground there, didn't he? Am I done? Ow! Hit. Jump! No! Ooh! Okay. Get a few hits in, then jump! Yep, there! No! It's exactly what I wanted to avoid! Fuck! I'm getting hit more. This is where all falls apart, people. Jump! Because the problem is now, even if I dodge, he's still getting me with some of the technique. He's still hitting me with a bit of it because it's hitting a wall behind me and the water's pouring in. Oh no! Also, I've got no stamina left. I need to stop blocking for a sec. I need to. I can't get up! Fuck! Right, where is he? Where is the fecker? Wait, where is the fecker? Where'd he go? Oh no, there he is. Okay, going. The feck. Yeah, maybe I just charged this up. He's found me! Feck! Oh god. Blast! Oh, I just barely made that. That nearly ended very poorly. My Kaioken reduces me down to 0 because I wasted my body there because I went below 10% of my health. AK, if I drop below 1300 health, my Kaioken decides it's game over, bro. Just barely managed that. Yeah, everything falls apart the second I fall in a hole because then all of a sudden I can't, like, hit things as effectively and they're getting more hits in. And you saw it there, when a Ki Blast hits the wall, it still does damage to me. Not as much. But it still does damage to me. And if I'm blocking when it happens, it still drains some of my stamina. So then I can't hit back as effectively. So, hey, we won! That was definitely a win. My god, was that a close one. Now, I could try and climb out of here, or a different start, or could just Nimbus out here. I love the fact they put that feature in. Oh, being able to place Nimbus anywhere is just so freaking good. Oh my god, the destruction. That was all him. That when I was fighting in that little hill there, before it became that crater that had done the bedrock. Yeah, literally, one of his stray shots went over here and just did this. The power of a god of destruction. The power of a god. Oh my god. Anyway. Nimbus. Oh, there it is. Anyway. I think for today, I'm gonna end things there. So, thank y'all very much for watching. Hope y'all enjoyed the show. I know a lot of the show was just me going over numbers and stuff, but hey, if people find that knowledge useful, great. Hopefully, hopefully if you're planning to fight against friends and that, you'll be able to abuse that knowledge and know what skills are worth investing into and stuff. And all of that lovely jazz. I don't know why I'm even doing this. I enjoy messing around with the stats and things. I think people know that by this point. But it's like, why am I trying to perfect this build? I don't know. I mean, I guess because, one, I'm going to be fighting against Jiren at some point. Oh, I can't punch you like this form. Okay, that's interesting. I didn't know that. Anyway, you're right. It's like he knows where the camera is. This fecker. Anyway, things. So, yeah, it's not like I've actually got a tournament or anything planned. It's just more in my head. It's like I'd love to do one. It's just I have the fear of if I tried to host one, it would fall apart because I've worked in groups, and as Rin likes to say, it's like fecking herding cats. Plus, I'd be worried that a lot of people would show up to it, blah, blah, blah. But I don't know. The temptation is there to give it a go, because I've hosted stuff before, but the thought is out there. The thought is out there. I just keep thinking about it as the series goes on. Hello, sheep. Yes, just get in my way. Anyway, thank you all for watching. Leave a like if you enjoyed. I'll see you all next time for some more Dragon Block City, where the testing is done. We've tested defense penetration. We've tested key protection. We know not to bother. It's done. No more testing in that stuff. If we ever have to do testing, it'll be on other things that I find interesting. But yeah. Anyway, see you down for that. Thank you all for watching. Go! Bye, everybody. Also, just want to say a quick thank you to all of the channel members for the extra support, and a special thank you and shout out to our late members, the joining members Austin Quinsonberry, Sebastian Ramsey, Alexander01, Bold Reaper, and Isaac Washington, and our ANBU members GoldDragon, MonsterQ, Hollow the Void, and Anime Boy Cross Sands 75. Thank you all very much for the extra awesome support.